Okay, I'm just gonna start. I'm getting a notification of my own live video. Normally I just upload my meditations onto, I've done this once before, but normally I'll upload them to IGTV after. And after I record them, but there's a 15-minute limit. So I wanted to jump on and share this meditation practice with you. It's not going to be much longer than 15 minutes, but just in case, so it doesn't get choppy. So I'll make sure that I record this and save it to the IGTV page afterwards, and you can just tune in whenever you're ready. So the practice that I'm going to share today is Sitali Kriya. Sitali is a really beautiful meditation. It's a Kundalini tradition meditation, really subtle. It's not like the other pranayama exercises that I've shared so far. And it works on cooling the system. So if there's excess heat in the body, excess fire in the mind, if you've eaten spicy food, things like this, it cools down the blood. So it's really effective, and that's what we want to do. We want to really actually change the chemistry of the blood in this practice, in this pranayama exercise. For me, I was feeling quite reactive to this current state of Melbourne lockdown, I think the third time. And it took me 2 Pilates classes, a good session of dancing, and 90 minutes of Kriya to shift my perspective. And then I was like, oh, hold on a minute. I have a choice. I have a choice in how I'm responding to my life, to myself. I can change my attitude right now. And so through these meditation practices, we get to choose, we get to change our state, we get to change our blood, we change the chemistry and what's going on in the brain. It's very good. So I will do one warm-up exercise to start. Perhaps you'd just like to get yourself into a comfortable seat. I'll give you a moment. You can shut anything else down that you're working on at the moment. You can shut off the computer or put whatever it is else aside. And then you'll get yourself into a comfortable seat, either seated on the floor, on a cushion, on a chair, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're not doing much active movement, so you're all good. Then I'll ask you to settle your gaze inward. Close down the eyes, lengthen the spines, feel the space between each vertebrae get bigger, grow taller. Roll the shoulder heads down and back, a slight tuck of your chin. Settle into the breath, just listen for a moment, get quiet. Relax any tension in the face, in the jaw. Soften the space between the eyebrows and take your inner awareness there now, please. Sit bones sink into the earth. And then bring your hands together in front of the chest and rub your palms. Generate some heat, some pressure. So when we're stimulating the palms like this, we're also stimulating the brain. The hands resemble, or they mimic the brain. The fingers correlate to the hemispheres of the brain, the faculties. In this practice, we always want to neutralize. We want to come to a space of neutral perspective so that we can see reality as it is, not tied by our emotions. Thumbs press into the sternum. Sternum presses back into the thumbs. Take a deep inhale breath. Suspend. Inner gaze rests at third eye space. Exhale through the nose. Be empty. Stay still. Awareness, third eye center. Exhale, inhale through the nose. suspend all aspects of the self home in your body now, beneath the layers of your skin. Whole body is filled with your awareness. Exhale through nose. One last time, deep inhale. Flood the body with your beautiful breath. Inner gaze, third eye space. Tension in the shoulders releases. Hold the breath. Exhale. And inhale to tune in Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Very beautiful Adi mantra to connect with your inner source of wisdom, your inner guidance, your ultimate teacher. Do a householder's version as Lauren instructed me. And we'll do it 3 times. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Feel the mantra repeat, reverberate through your bones, your architecture. Tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. Exhale. Good, you can keep the eyes closed down if they already are. Hands come onto the shoulders, fingers face down in front of the chest, thumbs are behind, and your spine is tall, elbows in line with your shoulders. And you're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Like a pranic washing machine, you're rinsing the body with the breath, cleansing the lungs, which is the storehouse of grief in the body. So we're going to breathe very deeply, very powerfully, rhythmically, simultaneously, in equal inhale, equal exhale. Emphasizing that capacity to have neutrality in your choices in your life. Deep breath, inhale, mentally vibrate the word Sat. Exhale, mentally vibrate Nam. Sat being truth, Nam your identity, aligning your breath, the sustaining force of your life, to who you truly are. "30 more seconds. Stay inside the body, stay inside the rhythm of the breath. Inhale, deepest breath to the center. Suspend the breath, shoulder blades squeeze together, heart space is open, slight tuck of the chin. Exhale, release. Hands rest in lap. Spine is lengthened. Lift from the base of the skull, the occiput. Sit tall, be regal, feel good. Notice any shifts, any changes already just by this one exercise. Good, and then as you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, Sitali Pranayama gives power, strength, and vitality. It can have a cooling and cleansing effect on the blood in the body, the lymphatic system as well. Initially, sometimes we can taste a bit of bitterness on the tongue. That's toxicity in the body, but it will eventually become sweet. Sitali Pranayama is also one of the most sattvic pranayams. If you're familiar with Ayurvedic philosophy, sattva is like the most holy, the most neutral, what we'd want to strive to and for in our lifetime. So I'll explain a little bit more of that while you're participating in the breath. Yogi Bhajan says, Sitali Pranayam has the capacity to control your anger and bring your nervous system from frustration to non-frustration. I wish I had remembered this yesterday when I was pretty frustrated by my washing machine not having opened for a week. It was very stressful. Practice Sitali Pranayam to get rid of anger. Breathe through an extended curled tongue for exactly 3 minutes, then drink a glass of cold water. You will be surprised how you feel. We're going to go for a little bit longer today, just for 5 minutes. And the practice itself, you're inhaling through a curled tongue like this. So kind of making a U-shaped form with the tongue. Some people can't do this. It's like in the genetic makeup, I suppose. So if that's the case, then you'll inhale through your teeth like this. And then you'll exhale through the nose. And the reason why this practice is sattvic in nature is when we exhale through the nose, it has a completely neutral effect. There's dawn, a moment at midday, and evening that's seen as this sattvic time, perfect time for meditation or a time for a sacred pause. Okay, so let's give it a go. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, index fingers and thumb tips meet, and apply a little bit of pressure so that you're stimulating your brain here as well. Tall spine, shoulder heads rolled down and back, collarbones broad. A slight tuck of your chin, Jalandhavan. Close down the eyes, bring all of your awareness into the skull, into the forefront now of your brow point. Third eye space, doorway to infinity, this two-petaled lotus that sees beyond duality, that's where your awareness rests. And then you'll curl the tongue or inhale through the teeth. Exhale through the nose. And you're exhaling through the nose very slowly, subtly. Inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through the nose. And continue like this. Guru Ratna speaks to this breath as saying that it cools the spine near the 4th and 5th vertebrae, which in turn regulates the sexual and digestive energy. This breath is often used for lowering fever, and it can cool you down in warm weather. The daily practice of 26 breaths in the morning and in the evening can extend the lifespan. The tongue may taste bitter, like I said, sign of toxification, but as you continue the breath, the tongue will taste sweet, and you will have overcome all sickness inside. So if you're just tuning in, we're doing Sitali Pranayama. Inhaling through curled tongue. Exhale through the nose. Long, deep breath with a slight pause in between. Perhaps you'd like to take your focus to that sacred pause in between the inhale and the exhale, if you're very familiar with this breath. Otherwise, just focusing on the breath itself, mentally chanting Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. cooling down the system, cooling down the mind. Cleaning and cleansing and purifying the blood, the liver. The general of the army is said in Chinese medicine. Inner gaze continues to rest right at where the root of the nose meets your skull bone, third eye space. Two more minutes. Riley, hi. Sitali Pranayam if you want to join in. Love you. Settling into the breath, into the bones. Cooling down that reactive mind. Giving yourself that spaciousness it needs to really understand. To sit inside yourself consciously with the awareness holding you with the breath. Clear the blood. Clear the blood. Now begin to deepen the breath, please. More powerful through the tongue. Powerful exhale through the nose. Last little bit. Deepen the breath. Pressing into the index and the thumb tips. And do 5 more rounds like this. Good, and then on your last round, inhale through the nose. Suspend the breath, heels of the palms, press into the cheeks, press firmly but not painfully. Suspend the breath, and this adjusts the cranium. Exhale. One last time. Exhale. I lied one more time. Exhale. Hands rest in lap. Return to your natural breath. Spine lengthens in space. Bones relax. Skin relaxes. Whole body rests. And as you're ready, you can open up your eyes. So really great little meditation to have in your tool belt for whenever shit starts to hit the fan. I know I definitely have a proclivity to get frustrated and angry. I'm an Aries, so it's something that I constantly have to regulate. It's an ongoing relationship, I'm not gonna lie. This breath, it definitely helps. Maybe I should get it tattooed on my hand. Hey Grace, if you enjoyed this meditation, you could do it 3 minutes a day or 26 times in the morning, 26 rounds of the breath in the afternoon or evening, 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, 11 minutes a day. Don't forget to press into the cheeks at the end for 40 days, 90 days, 120 days. See how you go. Maybe you'll be the most sattvic person in the world. Could happen. Not doubting it at all. All right. Now I'm just rambling. So enjoy the spaciousness this meditation provided you. I'll save it to the IGTV, and take it easy. Have a good afternoon. Sat Nam.